Hello YouTube. All right, we're working on the generator here at the house, doing the scheduled maintenance. It's a Guardian 24 kW propane generator. It's a standby generator. We're going to change the oil and do a scheduled maintenance. First thing you want to do is lift your lid up. Now, you'll want to come over here to the control panel, which is right here, and you'll want to put it in manual mode. Alright, so but that's how you start it. But anyhow, we're gonna let me get it set up. Let me get this put in manual mode, and I'll bring it back and show you how to do this. I wanted to verify that was in manual mode. Alrighty, to get to the oil filter and stuff, I'm trying to do this on my phone. Reach over here, grab this, pull that off. It just slides right out. We'll take it over here, set it to the side. Alright. Alright. That gives you easy access to the components down here. Alright. First thing you're going to want to do is grab the drain pan. Get it lined up here. Alrighty, there's a where's it at? There's a spot down there's your oil filter. It's gonna take two hands. I'll get the oil filter off, and then I'll bring you back in. Give me 1 second. The oil filter's off. I've got it in the... Oh, I'll have to clean that out, damn it. Alright, well, wait, but it's okay, I'll get it. It leaks some out on the bottom. I'll get some pigments. Sorry. Bottom down, let me get this. Yeah, it leaked oil, damn it. It's leaking oil, damn it. Alright, there's right there. Get it on there. Hang on 1 second, I'm gonna lay y'all down. Sorry about that. Don't turn this. There you go. Alright, sorry about that. Threw the oil filter on. Just hand tighten it. You don't want any tighter than hand tight. I'll get something to clean the oil up out the bottom of that. Alright, now down here on the bottom, which is kind of like down here on the bottom down here. You find where it's at. Find where it's at down here. There's a hose that you can grab for the drain of the to drain the oil, and it's clipped on. I just gotta find it. Just give me a minute here. This is not going the way I wanted it to. Get my ass down here on the bottom down here. All right. Well, let me get this where I can get to this tubing, and then drain tube, and once I do that, I'll just bring it back. Sorry I can't hold the phone and do this at the same time. Okay. It's draining, but it's draining slowly. Alright. You gotta take the end, there's a cap that goes on the end of this. This unit only holds like right at 2 quarts. I bought a 5-quart jug, but I done that just so I'd have extra later. And the recommended hours on this to change it after it's new is after you run it for the first 100 hours, you're supposed to change it. I believe that's what it said. I could be wrong. I'll put the actual spec in the description of what it's supposed to be. It's drizzling slow. Oh, let me lay y'all down real quick. I'm gonna reach up here and pull the oil cap off. That way it'll drain quicker. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, I'm getting a little better flow now. But it's draining, so. Well, I'm having to hold the hose in the pan because it won't stay. So, but let me get this drained. I'll come back and show you how what the next step is. All right, I got the cap back on this. Okay, the cap's back on the thing. It goes up in that holder right there, which you may have to take the cap off to get it through there, but I'm gonna attempt it. I may have to have 2 hands to do it. Oh, there we go. Now it's back up in there. It goes back up in there, and that's where it stays. Okay, your oil filter there. Let me stand up, and we'll move this pan out of the way, and I'll show you where the oil goes and all that. Now, I will have to have 2 hands for the oil because I'll have to hold the filter or hold the funnel, but I'll at least show you where the oil goes in at. Yeah, pouring oil is pretty self-explanatory from that point on, but let me get up and we'll... Alrighty. Oil goes right there. That's where your oil goes. Now this unit holds, I believe, like I said, 1.7 to 2 quarts. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna put 1.5 quarts in it, and then I'll check it and go from there, because you don't want to overfill it. But let me get a funnel out. I'm gonna put the oil in it. We'll come back because there's other things that has to be done, part of this maintenance. The only thing I don't like in these units, these heat shields don't hold very well, especially that middle one. But anyhow, let me get that, and we'll go to the next step, because you got to change the spark plug on this and everything. So, all right, be right back. All right, it's filled on oil, and for the record, this thing holds 1.9 quarts of synthetic oil. Now, let's get rid. I don't want this oil all over the ground. Throw that in the oil pan. All right. All right, like I said, this holds 1.9 quarts. It has its 1.9 quarts. Take your oil cap. Don't leave that off. Squirt it back down in there. All right. So now, on these, you got to change the spark plug and the air filter. Alright, so to get to the spark plugs on these, well, first we'll just change the air filter. To change the air filter, there's a latch there, and there should be another more latches here. Pretty sure there is. I know there's another latch on this thing. And there we go. It ain't even opened. You pull up like that. Well, hang on, y'all. Okay, you pull up. This air filter still looks good, but we're going to change it. Damn. That air filter, not even that bad, really, but we have a new one. So we're going to go over here to the kit. When I get done, I'll explain where I got this one. Alright, that's the new filter. As you can see, actually, I'll save that filter in case of a rainy day. That filter's not even in case I need one. Alright, put your filter back on there. And I just pull that off. You put your filter housing back on. And latch the latch back down, and your air filter's good to go. Let me do that, and we'll go to the next step. The spark plug is right here. What we're changing next. That plug's hitting something. Hang on. Let's see. What the hell? Hang loose. Oh, the damn ratchet slip. Let me see. This piece of shit ratchet slipping. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's hitting the. Let's see what it's hitting. Hang on one second. Let me lay it like this. Not going to like that. Loosely like that. We're going to take this out. I'm going to lay this ratchet inside. I don't even know if you're getting frame or not. My phone's upside down. I'm out of there. Yes. There you go. Alrighty. As you can see, that spark plug don't have any wear on it. Lay that to the side. Alright. We'll come over here to this box and we'll get the spark plug out of it. Now this one should have 2 spark plugs. But it comes with 2 spark plugs in the kit. I'll go ahead and get this threaded. Lay it down again, see if I can open this bag and go from there. All right. All right, we're gonna stick this back down in the head, like that. Get it started. I always start spark plugs by hand. That way they don't cross thread. Oh, it's kind of tight right here. So there's something here. I'm going to use this. I'm not even using a spark plug socket. I'm just using a standard 5/8. So that should be going in. Alright, looks like it stopped. So now we're going to take the ratchet, put it back and forward. We're going to tighten it up till it tightens up, and now it's tight. You don't take any more than that. You do any more than that on this, you will snap the spark plug off. Now, you take the spark plug boot, push it down on there. Now, there should be another plug, and it's probably on the back side of the engine. Which, as soon as I find it, I'll let y'all know on this one, because it's alrighty. Well, now just to show y'all, there's a dipstick. See if I can get it in frame here. Alright, there we go. Oil's full. You put it back, that's where your dipstick is. Stick it back down in the, well, if I could stick some hair around it, I may be able to hit the hole. Alright, let me look at through the camera frame. Sorry if I'm shaking y'all around, it ain't that I'm trying to. Put it back down in there, lock it down in there. Okay. Now, like I said, there should be one more spark plug to the camera too. Unless let's just sell them in twos just in case of a. Alright, let me see here. I don't think, it may not be. Yeah, there's a spark plug back here, right there, on the back of the engine. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you all that. You can see where my hand is. The spark plug wire goes right there. You just have to take my word for it. I'm gonna have to set you down. I'm not going to be able to get you a camera shot on that. It's on the back, but there's a spark plug back there. I'm going to have to get an extension and stick it back there and loosen that up. Once I get that done, I'll come back and show you what else I do after I get the maintenance done. All right, 1 second. Okay, I got spark plugs in there. We'll go ahead and say this before it's mentioned in the comments. The spark plug gap was set on these plugs. Alrighty, it's 0.28 to 0.31 for this particular model. Each model will vary. Alrighty, so this is the oil change and the maintenance is done. As you can see, that spark plug wire is back on. That one back there is back on. Do not, like I said before, do not over tighten these. These are aluminum or aluminum, whatever you want to call them, heads. So you over tighten them, you're gonna have a problem. Now, you want to come over here to the control. This is how I do mine. Is I go ahead and start the engine. So to start the engine, come over here to this one here. I'm not gonna let it run too long. I just wanted to make sure it pumped the oil up into the system. Now I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna stick this back on auto. That's all you have to do. Stick it back on auto. At least that's how mine's set. So to verify it's on auto, that green light is on. The reason it is orange is because the hood is in the hood in the thing is up. Now there is a procedure if you want to reset the codes. I need to inspect this battery on this one. I have to find it because I don't know exactly where this one is. To put your panel back on, you just slide it back down in there. I'm gonna clean up my mess out here, just make sure I ain't got no oil spilled in the bottom of this generator. I'm going to spray everything out with brake cleaner on the bottom down there. I'm going to inspect my battery. Once I locate the battery, I will show you where it's located. I will be back shortly. Let me clean this mess up because I got to pick these tools up. But it's not hard to change this, to do the self-maintenance on here. It's pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. Just unscrew your oil filter. And now, on your oil filter, do not I do not, no matter what oil filter it is, if it's cars I work on or a generator that takes an oil filter, I just screw them on hand tight. I get it tightening up by hand, then I get one turn pass hand tight with my hands, and that's how I set my oil filters. Now I did put oil on the O-ring and all that. I just didn't show it on camera. But alrighty, well, let me get that. That's how you change that. Like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory. That back spark plug is not difficult. It's just tight quarters. So that's all that is. Anyhow, let me get this mess cleaned up, and we'll go from there. And like I said, for this particular engine and this particular model, it costs 1.9 quarts of oil. I wouldn't put any more than 1.9 quarts in there. All right, I'll be back shortly. All right, the battery, I didn't see it right now, and everything, but the battery's turning over fine. You press enter to pull up the service mode. You clear. It'll ask you if maintenance has been performed. Just click yes, and then or click enter, which is yes, and then it will come back. It'll tell you how many hours is on this. This unit has 110.64 hours on it. It's about a year old. It runs or does its scheduled maintenance run every week, and ours runs at 2:00 on Wednesdays. But after you get done with that, you just push that. Make sure your insulation stuff is back up on there, and just close your lid. It's ready to go. Now, make sure we're green over here, so we're out of service mode. So, and here's what light I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at right there. That light tells you the generator's good. All right, like I said, that's how you service the 24 kW Guardian Evolution generator. This is later than the 2013, so it's a new unit. It's about a year old. It was put in a year ago, September. So, but like I said, it's pretty simple, pretty basic on fixing this. They make them pretty straightforward on the maintenance. Now, I ordered the Generac. Oil change kit. It comes with the spark plugs and the oil filter, the oil. Even with a napkin or a paper towel so you can clean up your mess. Let's put it under your oil filter. So let's put it under your oil filter to catch any stuff. It's almost like a pig mat. But anyhow, but that's how you do that. Any questions, you can leave it in the comment. 1.9. The last thing is 1.9 quarts of oil. Spark plug gapping is 0.28 to 0.31 inches, or 0.70 millimeters to 0.80 millimeters is what the spark plug gapping is. So anyhow, hope this was helpful. Sorry I couldn't just have a camera I could set up and just show me doing the whole thing. I was recording from my phone. So Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy New Year. Catch you on the next one. All right. The battery, I didn't see it right now, and everything, but the battery's turning over fine. You press enter to pull up the service mode. You clear. It'll ask you if maintenance has been performed. Just click yes, and then or click enter, which is yes, and then it will come back. It'll tell you how many hours is on this. This unit has 110.64 hours on it. It's about a year old. It runs, or does its scheduled maintenance run every week. And it runs, ours runs at 2 o'clock on Wednesdays. But after you get done with that, you just push that, make sure your insulation stuff is back up on there. And just close your lid. It's ready to go. Now, make sure we're green over here, so we're out of service mode. So, and here's what light I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at right there. That light tells you the generator's good. All right, like I said, that's how you service the 24 kW Guardian Evolution generator. This is later than the 2013, so it's a new unit. It's about a year old. It was put in a year ago, September. So, but like I said, it's pretty simple, pretty basic on the fixing this. They make them pretty straightforward on the maintenance. Now, I ordered the Generac. Oil change kit. It comes with the spark plugs and the oil filter, the oil. Even with a napkin or a paper towel so you can clean up your mess. Let's put it under your oil filter. So let's put it under your oil filter to catch any stuff. It's almost like a pig mat. But anyhow, but that's how you do that. Any questions, you can leave it in the comment. 1.9. The last thing is 1.9 quarts of oil. Spark plug gapping is 0.28 to 0.31 inches, or 0.70 millimeters to 0.80 millimeters is what the spark plug gapping is. So anyhow, hope this was helpful. It was, sorry I couldn't just have a camera I could set up and just show me doing the whole thing. I was recording from my phone. So Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy New Year. Catch you on the next one.